Anytime you have a desire in your heart, that thing you are desiring begins to come to you. Now, when you go and reveal that desire to somebody else,
Just one more time. Just one more time.
you may have found yourself in a situation like this, where you're trying to accomplish a mission. You're trying to accomplish a task. You're trying to get something done. Maybe you want to graduate from school. Maybe you want to get married. Maybe you want to save up a large amount of money to make a purchase. Perhaps you want to get a new job. But in your attempt to accomplish these things, you may have met yourself with a lot of issues. You may have met yourself with a lot of delays. You may have seen yourself struggling to get these things done. Some of you may have met complete failure. It is written, my people perish for lack of knowledge. This day, I wish to reveal a hidden knowledge. I wish to reveal one of the major reasons why we meet a lot of failure, why we meet a lot of delay, why we meet a lot of hindrances, why we meet a lot of issues in accomplishing our mission and perhaps even accomplishing the will of God for our lives. In order to understand this, it is written, how could one chase 1,000 and two put 10,000 to flight, except their rock had sold them, except the Lord had given them up? I want you to take note of this verse. The verse is asking, how could one chase 1,000, yet two put 10,000 to flight? Why is it that when it brings two people in view, it becomes 10,000, not 2,000? Let me reveal to you this mystery. Now raise up your hands. You have 10 fingers, all right? Now, my right hand represents you. My left hand represents somebody else. All right, now get this. On my right hand, I have 5 fingers. All right, I have 5 fingers. Now, each of my finger represents your ability to accomplish 1,000 tasks. Okay, so finger 1 represents your ability to accomplish 1,000 tasks, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. So by yourself, you have the ability to accomplish 5,000 tasks. You have the capacity to accomplish 5,000 tasks by yourself because this hand represents you. Okay? And each of my fingers represents your ability to accomplish 1,000 tasks each. So together you have the ability to accomplish 5,000 tasks. Now, somebody else by themselves, because this hand represents somebody else, they also have the ability to accomplish 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 tasks by themselves. Now get this. Even though you have the ability and the capacity in you to accomplish 5,000 missions by yourself, because you're alone, all right? 4,000, your ability and your capacity to accomplish 4,000 of those missions is dormant and remains dormant. And you only have the ability to accomplish 1,000 missions by yourself. Again, I'm using 1,000 because the Bible said it in the thousands. How could one chase 1,000 and two put 10,000? So I'm keeping it in the thousands, okay? So by yourself, because you're alone, even though you have the ability to accomplish 5,000 missions by yourself, you can only accomplish 1,000 by yourself because you're alone. Same thing with the other person. They have the ability to accomplish 5,000, but they can only accomplish 1,000 by themselves. Now, you come to join yourself with somebody to fulfill a mission, to fulfill a goal, to accomplish a task. Because you came together to join yourself for a mutual goal, suddenly their ability to accomplish 4,000 is activated and your ability to accomplish 4,000 is activated. And together, your collective 5,000 and their collective 5,000 joins. And suddenly both of you in that goal and in that task have the ability to accomplish 10,000. Or in other words, that task and that mission that you're both coming together to do will come 10 times faster because you joined yourself. You are activating your hidden potentials to accomplish a task or a mission. You are activating your hidden potentials in a different context to chase 10,000 enemies. If you were by yourself, you'll only be able to chase 1,000 enemies. But because you are together, you activated what was dormant, and now both of you can now chase 10,000. And that is the hidden mystery behind that scripture. Now, how is this relevant in what we are discussing today? Now, get this. Anytime you have a desire in your heart, that thing you are desiring begins to come to you. You understand? Now, when you go and reveal that desire to somebody else, If that person wants that desire for you, so let's say you want to, let's say that you want to get something done. Maybe you want to make a major purchase. You want to purchase a new house, and you have a desire to do that. You start working towards it. You are still here. It's going to come 1 time faster. Now you go and tell a friend, and the friend also is with you. The friend wants that for you. Suddenly you are joining your desire with that friend. Suddenly it's going to come 10 times faster. I'm explaining to you a law called the law of hidden desire, the law of desire. That item is going to come 10 times faster to you just by revealing it to somebody who also wants it for you. Because their hidden potencies is activated, and spiritually it brings these things faster to you through desire. Now get this. Let's say you want to purchase that house, and you go and tell somebody, and that person becomes envious and does not want that thing for you. What you've just done is you've created stumbling blocks. You've created hindrances for yourself. You've caused delays because that person, right? You had a desire to do it, and you told somebody else who doesn't want the desire. That person also come to join themselves, but against your desire. So that person is going to create, by the law of desire, is going to create a stumbling block because they're also going to activate their potencies against your desire. Are you getting it? You had the potential to bring something to you by desire, but you've gone to tell somebody who now has a desire against your desire. They are also now standing as a stumbling block, and they're activating their potentials against your desire. So now, because you have joined yourself to fulfill a mission, but the person in fulfilling that mission does not want it for you, the person is now going to make it come 5 times faster. Make it come 50% slower. 50% slower because you decided to join your desire with the wrong person. You understand? You understand? So this is very, very, very important. Be careful who you go and reveal your secrets to. Be careful who you go and reveal your goals to, because if you reveal this to the wrong person, then that person comes to join their desire with yours. Your desire is for it. Their desire is not for it. Then it's going to come 50% slower. You've automatically created stumbling blocks to make it come slower to you. And that is what causes a lot of the issues. That is what causes a lot of the problems. So someone wants to do something, they're doing well for a time, they go start telling people. Every single person you tell, by the way, all right? Every person you tell that does not want the desire to happen, that does not want your mission to be accomplished, that creates new stumbling blocks. New stumbling blocks. And because somebody doesn't want that same desire, somebody else doesn't want that same desire, when 2 people don't want your desire, whether they know each other, they don't know each other. When 2 people don't want your desire, as long as it's the same desire and it's linked to you, and 2 people have decided that we don't want this thing for you, and they come together, it activates their potencies together. And suddenly you now have 10,000, you have magnified your problems by 10,000. You now have 10,000 issues to overcome in order to accomplish that desire. I don't know if this is making sense. So this is one of the many, many, many reasons why we encounter a lot of issues. And this is what happened to Joseph. Joseph had a dream. He was meant to be great, and he was still going to be. But he went to go and tell the wrong people. He went to tell people who were envious towards him. He went to tell people, the wrong people. And because they had a counteractive desire, and because they were more than one, they joined their capacities together in a singular act against a singular desire. And because it was linked to the same person, and they joined their desires for that thing not to happen, suddenly Joseph found himself in a lot of issues. So you see that he was, kidnapped, if you want to call it that, put in a hole, and whatever it is, sold in slavery. He went through so many issues because he went to reveal a mission, the will of God. He went to reveal something that was meant to happen to him, to the wrong people. And because those people joined their selves together, their desires together, brother 1, brother 2 now comes to join. And he activates brother 1's potencies, brother 2's potencies, and all the other people's potencies. Because each time you join yourself with somebody, you are multiplying the potential for that thing to happen. And that is why Joseph met a lot of issues. David was anointed to be king. Look at all the issues he went through with Saul before he became king because of the people that knew. So be careful who you reveal your mission, your purpose, why you're here on earth, what you're trying to accomplish, your goals. Be careful who you tell it to. If you are wise enough to know the right people that may want it for you, go ahead. Because if you tell your goals and your missions to the right people, it'll only come 5 times more faster each person you tell that wants it for you. But if you go and reveal it to the wrong person, the wrong people, then you're only multiplying your issues. You're only slowing down that thing from coming to you each time. And each person you reveal your goals to, that does not want it for you. You're multiplying your issues. You're delaying it from coming to you, and you're slowing it down until it can even get to a point where you tell so many people that don't want it for you. And suddenly it's so you go through so many issues that you give it up. You meet failure. That's when people say, I give up. People discourage me. They said you're not going to make it. And so they give it up. So it is very wise because Jesus practiced this. A lot of things Jesus said in parables to others, he only revealed the true secret to his disciples. You understand? So this is one of the major issues and problems. This is one of the major causes, rather, for a lot of our issues and problems in accomplishing our missions and tasks. Because we go and tell the wrong people. We go and reveal it to evil people. We go and reveal it to people who are envious, people who do not want such desires, such things for us. And as a result of this, we meet a lot of issues, a lot of difficulties, and we slow down the accomplishments of this thing for us. So it is wise to keep things to yourself. You have a mission, you have a goal, keep it to yourself, at least in the initial stages. You have someone you really, really, really trust, then you can reveal it. But honestly, I believe you should reveal that only if you want that thing to come faster and you really trust that person. And that person is for you. And perhaps it may help you if that person will benefit from that goal. It'll only help them to want it for you. You understand? So know this. Keep this wisdom. Walk in love. Walk in peace. Walk in this counsel. And you'll meet a lot of your delays to have disappeared. You'll meet a lot of your missions. You will fulfill a lot of your missions and you will accomplish a lot of your missions. And you will no longer see a lot of these delays. And you will meet far less issues in accomplishing your missions in life.